Hey guys, this is different. So what I'm trying to do is I want to talk kind of not off the record, but off script. I script those videos that I make, and I just want to I want to talk to you guys, give you my opinions each week as well as doing the other videos. I'll still be doing those, but I have some things I want to say on topics that that I don't really cover in my podcast, and I also don't cover in my videos. So it's in this weird middle area. So I think I'm just gonna speak on those in these things. I'll come up with a name for this segment eventually, but for now I'm gonna call it Day News. No, I'll come up with something eventually. Whatever, buddy. You a cop? You a cop? Not in New York. Anyway, that's my improv. So let's get into the video. So I look like a teacher. This is like the teacher pose. So I want to talk about the 3 Joker movies in development. They are, if my memory serves me correctly, the Joaquin Phoenix Joker movie, the one that lives in a society. No, I'm not going to do that. There's a Jared Leto solo Joker movie that apparently only exists in an announcement, which is hopeful. And there's a Harley Quinn Joker movie. So, why? I don't have much to say on the Jared Leto solo movie, apart from Jared Leto is probably the worst portrayal of the Joker. I don't give a shit if you don't agree with me, because I just don't care. There's so much going on, and it's too much. The Joker as a character, I'm not a huge fan of, but the simplicity is this guy, he fell in a vat of chemicals, lips ruby red, skin white, hair green, obviously. It's pretty simple, and yet they keep twisting it. Like, they gave him tons of fucking tattoos, and for what, really? I like the Heath Ledger Joker. I mean, who really doesn't? But that fits in that universe. So, seeing Joaquin Phoenix wearing war paint. Well, maybe he's a clown. There were those set photos. It's weird because it seems like they're trying to copy that. And if you're putting the Joker in a universe where Batman doesn't exist, what are you going to gain from it? As a dog once said. No, was there a guy in jail? I'm getting my memes mixed up. Zazie Beetz is in it. She said that it's a good script or the movie's going to be good. So I trust her more than... But then again, she was in Geostorm.
Tornado, zap. Blizzard, zap. Monsoon, zap.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm just not that invested in Joaquin Phoenix as the Joker. He looks like he would be a good classic Joker if they gave him the actual Joker look instead of this, face paint shit. Just go full Joker, or else what's the point? You don't give Spider-Man, suction gloves and fake web shooters. Just fucking do it. That's 2 out the way. The Joker and Harley movie, it's an interesting character study of an abusive relationship. Probably not the best thing to be portrayed in a superhero medium in a movie. Suicide Squad was the perfect opportunity to show how abusive he was and eventually have her come away from him, but the reshoots changed that to getting with him in the end? I can't remember that movie. I've watched it twice, and the second time I was pretty out of it. The 2 writers came out and said that their movie would start with Harley Quinn and the Joker kidnapping Dr. Phil. Once again, okay. That was me drinking water. Thank you for listening to Jack Radio. Okay, so the second bit of news I want to talk about, there's been leaked set photos from Spider-Man Far From Home, the second MCU Spider-Man movie, and he's wearing a new suit. It looks like a mix of the Spider-Man Homecoming suit and the Spider-Man Noir suit. I don't know if I like this. I think the best Spider-Man suit we've got so far in cinematic form is probably The Amazing Spider-Man 2. I own the Homecoming suit. It's just a bit far from the expectations of what Spider-Man's suit is supposed to be. It's supposed to be something he creates himself. And it really sucks that they didn't do that in the MCU. And that the entire mind and design of the Spider-Man suit comes from Tony Stark, as opposed to something Peter came up with and designed himself. So having him just wear, all black with just the eyes, it's a little weird, and it's a little bit I don't know. He also has fingerless gloves, so I'm just not a big fan of it. I kind of sound like one of the people who's like freaking out when Ben Affleck was cast as Batman.
Yeah. It's like Ben Affleck's gonna be Batman. The first one just goes, no. Like maybe it's just
Get off the internet. All right. Let's throw out the computers for a week. I don't want to look at.
But those Titans set photos, in terms of their evolution from the set photos to what we're seeing in the trailers, nothing's really changed that much, has it? So I'm just presuming that this is what it's gonna be in the movie. It could be that his homecoming suit has a stealth function or something where it can just turn all black, and that's what we're seeing. But it doesn't seem like that way, because he has fingerless gloves and he has like a belt, so... Fuck, I don't know. I was hoping that we would see a version of the classic Spider-Man suit, but designed by Peter himself. That would be a really big moment for him. I know he has his homemade costume, but we need him to design the classic Spider-Man suit. And I'm just kind of sick of the homecoming suit at this point. I own it once again, so I'm a bit of a hypocrite here, but I want him to really have that classic design. So the bottom line is I don't like that suit. So, Birds of Prey casting. They've cast Black Canary and Huntress. The casting for Black Canary I really like. Journey Smollett Ball or Bell? I might not even be right there. Aha! I was right. Smollett Bell. She looks exactly like Black Canary to me. I think that's really, really good casting. I wonder if they'll make her put on muscle for that role, because Black Canary is one of the best fighters in the DC universe. That would be interesting. I wonder if they'll make her blonde. Probably not, because they didn't make Barry Allen blonde, so why would they make her blonde? And for Huntress, we have Mary Elizabeth Winstead. So Huntress was originally white in the comic books, and then when the New 52, they changed Huntress from Italian to black. So I can understand why this seems a bit like whitewashing. I don't think they're going to change her back to being white in the comics, because why would they? It's probably the same likelihood that they'll make Black Canary black in the comic books. I do see where the anger is coming from. I think Mary Elizabeth Winstead is going to be great. I love her in 10 Cloverfield Lane. I think she's really good in that. I'm really excited for this movie in general. It's my favorite upcoming DC project because it's just so different from everything that we've seen before. I really hope DC doesn't fuck it up. I mean, not that they have like a track record for that or anything.
You be dead already.
They don't. Okay. Yeah, I don't really have much more to say about casting. I'm excited to see that movie. I was hoping it would come out next year, but I guess it's coming out in 2020, very early 2020. February to be exact. Thank you for watching this weird mess of a video. I'm hoping to do this as well as the other videos every week, or maybe it'll just be this. I don't know. Let me know if you like it. Ask me if you want me to answer any questions on the show. I will do that if you ask them. This is a good place. It's a bit of a Q&A. It's a free dealing party time show. This is why I use scripts. I'll see you guys next week.